Hi, welcome. I was gonna take a break and then I went to the store inspired by my sister's awesome wind chime. So I went to the store and I bought my own wind chime in the key of E, and I also got another wind chime that's tuned to the frequency of Mars. So I'll have to show you them later. They're not here by the beach. But along with that, I also got 4 new decks of cards. Bear with me on the low-key look tonight. I did do a little touch-up on my eyebrows and some mascara for y'all. That's about it. Alright, so we're going to be comfortable today. I'm going to pull some cards. Oh, let me show you what I got. I really like these decks. This is the... oh, I can't remember. The something Oracle deck. I will update this and tell you which one. This is, I think, called the Art of Life. These are amazing. Let me just show you what's here. This is the Two of Wands. It has something like an artistic painting. It tells you what the painting is, when it's from, and then it gives a quote. So the Two of Wands has the road with Acadius, detailed by Roger de la Frenea, 1908, Musée de la Ville de Paris, Musée Carnaval de Paris, France. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. J.P. Morgan. Pretty cool, right? I'll show you the rest. And then I got the Paulina Tarot. The Eight of Wands is here. So I've shuffled these. I've looked at maybe 5 cards total, except for this. I looked at a few extra on this one. This one's really pretty. I'm excited to read this one. That's why it's in my hand. All right, we're going to get to it. I promise. All right, so this is the Paulina. I've seen it used online. It's really pretty. It's sort of like whimsical. The Eight of Wands, so that this guy's like in his little like moon suit with like a Superman Z on it. There's all these crazy like patterns, and it's like he has antennas. His like antennas are up and his wand is activated, and he's got these weird octopus eyeball companions with him. So he's got extra eyes everywhere. And then there's like sunshines on the rocket ship he's standing on. So something's happening quickly. All right, and then this, I guess I'll show you what's on the bottom. So consider this part of the reading. Ha, there we go. It's the highest, greatest good of everybody involved. So we all benefit from whatever energies you need to understand for whenever you get this video, for however you take it, for whatever you decide on your journey, and however you start to see your own psychic sense and intuition, and that you don't go outside yourself. Even if you go outside yourself, you go outside yourself and then you listen to yourself, right? So if you need to go outside yourself because that works for you, extrovert, introvert, there's different ways to do everything. There is not one way to do anything. Once you decide that there is one way to do it, you have already put yourself in the box. The only thing that you can trust is going in your own heart in the end. When you're at that moment at the end, it's you and you and you and everything that you've experienced, right? So love. We're all love, right? We're all part of each other. We're all here to learn. Let's get better. All right, so we got the Chief of Vessels. This is kind of cool. It makes me want to have my kayak out. He's like, look at this guy. Oh, this is the Native American tarot deck. So Chief of Vessels, I'm going to guess that that's like the King of Cups, right? And there's like, oh, he's like the fancy chief. He almost looks like he's from the Middle East. He's got like a turban on and this gold coin. All the geese are coming down. Oh, hi guys. You coming for your landing? I hope they're in the video. Ah, there they are. I like how they honk. They always honk land. Honk, 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 honk. I get really excited. I hope they land over here. Where are they landing? Are they just landing there? It's like they had the runway. right back to this. So he's in a canoe. He's like this, like in the canoe, and he's got like a Native American, either a girl or guy. It could be either. She's got a little vest on. Either she's pulling like a sexy, like busty thing behind him with her, like, what was one of the, she, look, let me let you see it. This could be a guy or a girl. This could be a guy or a girl, right? So either you're the one like right in the front of your canoe and being pushed by this sexy pool girl or guy, because there's not much on there. So he's got like the Princess Leia like flap in the front and like just the side cover. It could be anything, but something sexy is pushing you on your way, Chief of Vessels. And it even looks like they're, it kind of looks like they're going upstream a little to me. So you got a strong little motor pushing you along upstream, and you got a bird watching your way. He's like, wow, that's a really muscly pool boy that King of Vessels has, pushing him in the canoe upstream. Look, it looks like he's going upstream, right? It doesn't look like, oh, maybe he's going downstream. Whichever way you need to go, it doesn't matter. You've got your own personal like motorboat with a mohawk behind you. All right. Should I tell you what? This says clean it up. This is at the bottom since I'm going for the bottom. It has like a moose with like a man sort of on the side of it. Like he's being a moose. He's big ass antlers. There's like stars on the antlers, and there's growth, and then there's stars coming out of the dust. Like, clean up your shit, clean it up. There's flags above, like, that blow in the wind. They're really pretty. Almost reminds me of, like, hanging up pictures when you develop them. And he's got, like, a feather duster, and he's, like, cleaning up his shit. Look, so clean up your shit today. Maybe it's a clean up kind of day. Sweep the dust away. Breathe some fresh air. Open your windows. All right, let's see what we have. Highest, greatest good of everyone. For anyone that's watching this, will bring more clarity, insight, inspiration. Oh, there's a duck over there. And a fish. Fish jumped. That's cool. There's 2 ducks. No, that's a stick. There's 1 duck and a fish. I think that other one's a stick. My mother saw a mink down here. I really want to see a mink this year. All right, 1 card, highest, greatest good. Everybody involved for now. The never-ending story. Never-ending story. Oh, I love that story. Even part 2 is pretty good. So there's this girl. She has a mask on and like fairy wings that are sheer and they're kind of down. And she has a mirror there. And she put down the mirror and she's thinking or meditating or having a moment to herself. She's sitting on a on the time glass. Why can't I think of what that's called right now? And there's a heart inside. It says love, yes. Me, yes. And then on the sides it says no, yes. It's like, do you love me, yes or no? It's like someone passing a note. Circle yes or circle no. And she's like, it's like once the sand runs down, the heart falls. And it says yes or no to her. It's like waiting for her answer kind of thing, I guess. She doesn't know who she is. But she sees her reflection clearly in the mirror. The mirror, I don't know if you can see it. In the mirror here, there's a reflection of her real face, even though she has a mask on. She's in her bare feet, so she can feel the ground. So maybe like when the heart inside the, I can't think of the name of that. Like through the sands of time. I'll think of it, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't think of it. Maybe it falls down and then it tells her if it's yes or no. And she's in that moment. All right. The bottom is between worlds. You want to see that? That's cool. It's like a flamingo. It's like a Pisces kind of thing. It's a 3. It's like seeing something one way and then putting something on your other eye and seeing like Technicolor, or seeing like a bird. A bird sees in UV light, like a bee. By the way, our bees are out. They're flying around. We have Italian flying bees. Well, one queen has, they break out of the wax. They build wax around her private quarters to make sure that she's okay for the 5 days they get to know her. And then when you let them all out, they like eat out of the wax, and then they allow, she has like private little servants in her little VIP quarters when they come. I'm going on a bee tangent. But and then when she's ready, they make like this amazing wax around her, and then they eat out a little hole, and I guess then she's exposed, or the hive comes to her. So one queen is out, one queen is still in her little quarters, but they're flying around and they're really exciting. I'll show you the bees tomorrow. They're all going to bed now. So bees can see UV light. So if you look on some videos of what the outdoors look like to a bee or to some birds, it's pretty cool. They see a totally different world. It's like making a painting and putting it in the black light. You know, whites become purple. Other colors you didn't see appear. So it's like your world suddenly appeared with a new filter. It's not that you don't have that other filter here, or you're not aware where you were stepping from, but maybe there's a better filter you found, because it's like a flamingo like gains its color. It has a crown on. There's like confetti in the sky. It goes from like dark waters like this to like that uber clear turquoise awesome water. He had his nutrients. He was eating his proper spiritual food to make him the color he needs to be. And then there's a hummingbird. Hummingbirds are awesome. I almost made my channel Hummingbird, by the way. That's actually more what I am than a dove. That's my other side, maybe. Maybe that, and maybe the eagle, and maybe the turkey if I had to go birds. I don't know. I see a lot of birds. I could keep going with that. I could go on a bird tangent, but let's stick to a flamingo and a hummingbird. So the hummingbird at night actually goes into almost hibernation. They almost, if you saw one at night, if you found one, they look like they're dead. Their heartbeat's almost non-existent. I think everything, temperature, everything goes down, like they're dead almost. And then as soon as the sun comes out in the daylight, they come alive. They're kind of like, I don't know, they're amazing. They go really far when they migrate. They don't know how these little birds in like a night or two or whatever end up hundreds of thousands of miles away. And then they also can like fly, do loop-de-loops, and they can fly backwards, and they play fight in the air, and they're fun little things. But they need to eat all the freaking time. All the time they eat so much because they have so much energy that goes out of them, and then they go like comatose at night. They're kind of like me, you know? They're like, when they're done, they're just done. They kind of look like this, you know, when you're down state, and then when they're up, they're up. So you're up. Or you discovered how to be up. You see the two sides, but you're deciding to go towards this awesome, like, you know, Caribbean looking one, other than the like gray clouds, foggy, no color, no nutrition.